and welcome to T, South Dakota, T Area High School, where the Huskies and the Titans are getting ready to do battle for the second time in less than a week. I'm Mark Krebs, your voice of the Huskies all season long. It's great to have you alongside us tonight. Alongside me is Abby Casting, our videographer extraordinaire all season long. Well, to put it bluntly, the Huskies are coming out with a fire in their eyes after getting the win against the Vermilion Tanagers on Tuesday night, 46-42. One of the things that Adam Timmons told me during our pregame chat was that one of the key points in the game was when the Brewers, I believe it was Ashley Brewer who got to the free throw line 6 times and went a perfect 6 for 6 from the line to help ice that game for the Huskies. Now, on the same side of the coin, that is one thing that the Huskies struggled in last game against the Titans. They went 54% from the free throw line. Now that they also only got to the line 24 times on the night, so they're going to have to figure out how else to control the Titans. 2 standout players for the Titans were Katie Pasika and Olivia Ritter. Pasika had 21 points in the game against the Huskies. Ritter had 16. I talked to Adam Timmons about how he is planning on slowing them down or stopping them, and he said that it's not going to be a matter of stopping them, but it is going to be a matter of slowing them down tonight to our pace of the basketball game, just like we did against Vermilion. The Huskies are going to come out in a different style of defense tonight, similar to what we saw against Vermilion, so that they are able to confuse the Titans with their offense a little bit. So the Huskies are coming into this game with a completely fresh look at how they are going to come out into this basketball game. Now, taking a look at T's combined season stats, they are averaging 61.7 points per game, and they're shooting 39.5% from the field. That is a number that the Huskies need to get down. They need to get that shooting percentage down no matter what happens tonight. Last game against the Huskies, the Titans shot 34%, so they shot below their average for the year. They're shooting 29.3% from beyond the arc. So that is also something that the Huskies are going to have to limit, are those shots from beyond the three-point line tonight. So this is looking like it's going to be an exciting game tonight for the Huskies as they're coming out, again, with that win over the Vermilion Tanagers, the number 3 seed in Region 4A. That was a game that the Huskies were not supposed to win. It shocked a lot of people in the region, including these T-Area Titans. They were not expecting to see the Huskies tonight. They were expecting to see the Tanagers, so it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Adam Shorsman prepares for tonight's game. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups, the national anthem, and more. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com or call 605-356-2037.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies and the Titans are getting ready to do battle here in this Region 4A second round game. The Huskies are coming into this one with a lot of momentum on their side after defeating the Vermilion Tanagers on Tuesday night 46-42 in a game that wasn't supposed to be as close as it was. The Huskies outlasted that 20-4 run in the second quarter by Canton, including a 16-0 run to start it off. And they were able to battle their way back into that basketball game after leading 9-4 at the break, at the quarter break. So the Huskies had a lot of fight in them. So let's take a look at some of the scores from around the state that we're going to be watching. The one game that we are definitely going to be keeping our eye on is the Dakota Valley Lennox game. That is the other game in Region 4 to determine who goes to the championship or to the Sodak 16. Other games around the state that are being played tonight: Mobridge Pollock is defeating Stanley County 13-5. St. Thomas More wins by forfeit over Hot Springs tonight. I am not sure why Hot Springs forfeited that game. The only thing I can think of is that it's COVID protocol. Winter is defeating Custer at the start of the third period, 33-13. Aberdeen Roncalli and Sisseton tonight. Belfouche and Rapid City Christian. Those games tip off at 8 and at 7 o'clock Central Time. Miller and Chamberlain tonight. Dakota Valley Lennox, T and the Huskies. Florence Henry and Flandreau. Hamlin and Sioux Valley. Lakota Tech and Hill City. McCook Central Montrose and Wagner. Redfield, Middlebank. Parkston, Mount Vernon, Plankinton. And West Central takes on Tri-Valley at West Central tonight. So those are the other games in the other regions that we are going to be keeping an eye on throughout the night. So we will be able to figure out right now, if the Huskies were to win this game, they would more than likely play St. Thomas More in Chamberlain in the Sodak 16. So we're getting closer and closer to tip-off here. The clock is off. The teams are lined up for the national anthem. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we're going to have your starting lineups and more. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
The national anthem is played by the T Area High School Pep Band. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for your Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies, they are going with the same starting five as they have always had. Number 4, Maddie Hammett, the 5'6" junior guard. Number 5, Addison Stave, the 5'5" senior guard. Number 20, Emma Scarman, the 5'7" senior guard. Number 35, Nora Casting, the 5'9" junior forward. And number 44, Josie Curry, the 5'9" sophomore forward. Taking a look at the lineups for T-Area, the Titans are going to be led off by number 1, Kendra McKinney, the 5'5" sophomore guard. Number 4, Olivia Ritter, the 5'9" senior guard. Number 5, Grace Stansberry, the 5'4" junior guard. Number 14, Cassidy Gores, the 5'4" junior guard. And number 23, Kata Vasika, the 6'1" freshman guard. Now, I was talking to head coach Adam Timmons just a little while ago. He and I both think that Vasika stands taller than her listed 6'1" listing. So the Huskies, again, are going with Hammett, Stave, Scarman, Castning, and Curry. T-Area Titans will counter with McKinney, Ritter, Stansberry, Gores, and Vasika.
Number 35, Nora Casting.
So as the tension starts to mount here in the T-Area Titan Gymnasium, a good crowd starting to fill in. T-Area has some restrictions in place where there are no restrictions for students, but they limited it to 2 per player. So 2 per rostered participant. So a very small crowd on hand for the Huskies. Titans are going to have about the same number.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Lady Titans of T-Area. At 1 guard, a 5'5"
As they announce,
number 1, Kendra McKinney.
As they announce the T-Area Titans.
At forward, 5'9" senior, number 4, Ritter. At another guard, a 5'4" junior, number 5, Grace Stansberry.
Grace Stansberry comes out of the huddle.
Number 14.
The Huskies are looking focused over on the bench tonight, and they are looking ready to go for tonight's game.
Number 23, Vasika.
Vasika is going to be a force to be reckoned with the next 4 years. So the official has the ball. We're waiting for the teams to get out of their last-second huddles. Husky students starting to fill in here. I see members of the boys basketball team coming in. Now we will know where the boys stand for regions on Saturday. Right now, if everything sticks the way it looks like it's going to, there are a couple of games that we need to keep our eyes on. The Huskies will play Lennox on Tuesday night. Josie Curry into the tip against Vasika. Vasika controls the tip, and we are underway here in T. Ritter with the basketball, gets it over to Vasika. Vasika now back over to Ritter at the top of the key. Vasika looks to the Huskies coming out in a 3-2 zone tonight, looking to change their defense up against the Titans. Vasika gets the basketball inside, kicks it out to Cassidy Gores. Now back out to Vasika on the right wing. 8 seconds left to shoot. Vasika's going to spot up from 3, and that's going to be off the heel of the rim. No good. Olivia Ritter's going to come down with the rebound. Nora Casting gets the rebound for the Huskies. No score. T-Area not playing that full-court trap defense that we saw just the other night. Emma Scarman with the basketball. First offensive possession for the Huskies. Ball goes into Nora Casting. Casting spots up from just short of the free throw line. No good. Olivia Ritter gets the rebound for the Titans. She brings it down to the court, gives it off to Vasika. Vasika with the basketball, kicks it back to Ritter, left side. Ritter shot misses everything. Ball goes up and was picked up by Emma Scarman. Cassidy Gores with the missed shot for the Titans. We are still scoreless, nearly a minute and a half into this game. Emma Scarman with the basketball, kicks it over to Nora Casting inside. Back out to Scarman. Scarman spots up for 3. In and out, no good. Hit everything but the bottom of the net. And Gores comes down with the defensive board for the Titans. Vasika with the basketball, brings it up, kicks it all the way over to the left side. Now back over to Ritter. Now back to Gores. Gores spots up from 3, and her shot's short. And somehow the Titans are able to save it. Kendra McKinney saves the basketball. Vasika with the basketball, gets it over to McKinney. Now over to Ritter. Ritter spots up from 3. Her shot's no good. Ritter slashes in, and there's going to be a foul. And an offensive foul called as Emma Scarman takes the charge. Emma Scarman took the charge for the Huskies. We are 2 minutes into this basketball game, and there is no score yet between the Huskies and the Titans. Now the Titans are coming out in that full court pressure defense. Huskies are going to figure out a way to break it. Ball goes to Emma Scarman, now to Nora Casting. And a foul is going to be called. I believe this is going to go against McKinney. Nope, foul's going to go against Cassidy Gores, her first, team's first. Team second, excuse me. Maddie Hammond inbounds the basketball on the far side, gets it down to Scarman. Now back to Hammond. Hammond back over to Scarman, top of the key. Between the circles, now back over to Maddie Hammond. Gets it over to Josie Curry. Curry dishes it inside to Nora Casting. And the Huskies are on the board first. 2-0 Huskies as Nora Casting lays it up and off the window for 2. Vasika with the basketball, kicks it over to Gores. Now back over to Ritter. Back to Vasika. Vasika working. They're not able to figure out this 2-3 zone or this 3-2 zone. Maddie Hammond playing good defense there on Ritter. Check that on Gores as she had to go back all the way to retrieve that basketball. Ball goes to Ritter, now to Vasika. Back inside to Ritter. Shot was missed. McKinney's shot's off the mark, no good. Emma Scarman's going to come down with the rebound for the Huskies. Getting ready to check in for the Huskies is going to be Courtney Brewer, number 51. Maddie Hammond brings the basketball up across the timeline. Gets it over to Addison Stave. Stave back over to Hammond, now to Scarman. Scarman back over to Casting, back to Stave. That's going to be off the mark. Josie Curry gets the rebound for the Huskies. Vasika out jumps the Huskies with that one. And Vasika's layup is off the mark. No good. It's still 2-0 Huskies. 4:40 left to go here in the first quarter. A streaking Nora Casting, and ball goes off her fingertips. Checking into the basketball game for the Titans is going to be number 21, Bryn Schupner, and number 22, Stella Peterson. Checking in for the Huskies for Addison Stave and Emma Scarman. is going to be Courtney Brewer and Caitlin Van Rokel. So the ball goes over to Cassidy Gores, now kicks it over to Schupner. Peterson with the basketball, gets it to Schupner. Now works off a screen. Nora Casting forces her to the baseline, kicks it back over to Peterson. Schupner with the basketball, tries to force a shot up, and she gets it to go in. It's a 2-2 tie. Ball goes to Caitlin Van Rokel from Maddie Hammond. Van Rokel gets it up across the timeline for the Huskies. Huskies start the new offense with Caitlin Van Rokel with the basketball. And a foul is going to be called on Bryn Schupner. Ashley Brewer is going to check in for Nora Casting. So the Brewer sisters in along with Curry, Van Rokel, and Maddie Hammond. Ashley Brewer with the basketball, hands it back to Maddie Hammond. Hammond spots up from three. It's going to be off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Titans. 3:47 left to go here in this first quarter. And Courtney Brewer gets the basketball, a timeout. A jump ball, it's going to go the way of the Huskies. Maddie Hammond with the basketball, gets it over to Caitlin Van Rokel on the right side. Van Rokel brings the basketball up across the timeline, now retreats, gets it back over to Courtney Brewer, now inside to Josie Curry. Curry back to Courtney Brewer, back over to Van Rokel, now over to Hammond. Hammond on the left side, inside to Josie Curry. Curry gets it to Ashley Brewer. Brewer tried to pass it to her sister Courtney. Ball got picked off by Grace Stansberry of the Titans. 3:15 left to go, and a traveling violation is going to be called on the Titans. Adam Shoresman is hot. He is hot at the officials. Caitlin Van Rokel with the basketball. After the turnover by the Titans, gets it over to Maddie Hammond. Hammond looking for help, gets it back to Van Rokel, top of the key. Van Rokel moves, gets it over to Ashley Brewer, now kicks it. Check that to Courtney Brewer. Long pass back to Van Rokel, over to Courtney. Courtney spots up from three. She drains it! Courtney Brewer drains it from three. 5-2 lead for the Huskies. 2:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Caitlin Van Rokel harassing Peterson. She's able to get the ball. And a jump ball is going to be called on the Huskies. By the Huskies, it's going to be Titan basketball. Checking back into the game is going to be Ritter and Vasika for the Titans. So Ritter set to inbound the basketball. Ball goes to Vasika. She takes the three from behind the ball screen. Picked up by Schupner for two. 5-4 lead for the Huskies. 2:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Van Rokel brings it up across the timeline. Now she shakes Ritter. Kicks the ball inside to Emma Scarman, or check that to Ashley Brewer. Brewer's shot's not able to go down for the Huskies. Vasika gets another board for the Titans. And another tie-up is going to be called. It goes the way of the Huskies. A three-quarter court pressure defense now being applied by the Titans. Ball goes to Ashley Brewer, now back to Caitlin Van Rokel. Van Rokel's going to lay it up and off the window. Too strong, no good. Josie Curry tried to get the rebound, not able to pull it down. Ritter gets the basketball for the Titans. 1:38 left to go. Long three by Peterson is off the mark, no good. Josie Curry with the board for the Huskies. Gets it ahead to Courtney Brewer. Now the Titans get the turnover on the Huskies. Van Rokel nearly got the steal, but Ritter used a nifty behind-the-back pass, or behind-the-back dribble, and they are going to call a foul on the Huskies on Courtney Brewer. That's Courtney Brewer's first foul, team's first. 5-4 lead for the Huskies with 1:19 left to go in the first quarter. Vasika with the basketball, spots up from three. That's going to be off the mark, no good. Ashley Brewer tries to save the basketball, bounces it right off her sister Courtney, and it goes right back to the Titans. Ball goes over to Peterson. Now the Titans working the ball around the perimeter. Ritter with the basketball on the left wing. She gets it back over to Peterson. Now back to Ritter for three, and she drains it. 7-5 lead for the Titans. Less than a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Van Rokel gets the basketball up ahead to Ashley Brewer. Ball gets kicked over to Maddie Hammett. Now over to Josie Curry. Maddie Hammett with the basketball. Van Rokel kicks it over to Maddie Hammett. Now Hammett shot fakes. Now jump shot from the left elbow. No good. Long three by Ritter. It's in and out. No good. Should have been a traveling violation called there as she was rolling around on the floor. Nora Cassing and Emma Scarman are going to be set to check in for the Huskies. Checking out are Maddie Hammett and Ashley Brewer. Cassidy Gore's back into the basketball game right along with Kendra McKinney. Shot goes up, no, and a foul is going to be called on the Huskies. With 11.5 seconds left to go, foul is going to be called on Emma Scarman, her first, team second. First free throw for Kendra McKinney is up and good. McKinney has just got her first point of the basketball game. Vasika at this point has 0 points in the ball game so far. Second free throw is off the mark, no good. Nora Caston gets the rebound. Caitlin Van Rokel with the basketball. 7 seconds left to go for the Huskies. Ball gets kicked over to Emma Scarman. Scarman's going to shoot from three. It's going to come up just short. And the Huskies are going to go into the quarter break, trailing 8-5 here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, second quarter action for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this message.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies and the T-Area Titans are doing battle here in the Region 4A second round. T-Area comes out with their starting five. No, they do not. Bryn Schupner is in the basketball game. Otherwise, they have the same starting lineup of McKinney, Ritter, Stansberry, and Vasika. Huskies come out with their starting five. It's working so far for them right now. Maddie Hammett gets the basketball from Josie Curry. Hammett looks for help, gets it over to Addison Stave. Now kicks it over to Josie Curry, right wing. Curry in a double team. Nora Caston gets the loose ball. She kicks it out to Maddie Hammett. Hammett shot fakes a three. Kicks it inside to Caston. Caston goes up and scores. Nora Caston lays it up and off the window for two. It's now an 8-7 lead for the Titans. 7:25 left to go here in the first quarter. And Maddie Hammett knocks the pass away from Vasika. Good defense there by Maddie. Vasika looked up at the basketball and just let it go away. Ball goes to Josie Curry. Curry's going to go up, and there's going to be a foul called as Curry went up for the shot. She is going to go to the line to shoot a pair. That foul is going to be called on Vasika. That's her first. First free throw for Curry is up and good. 8-8 tie with 7:10 left to go here in the first quarter, or in the first half. Second free throw for Curry is up and good. That gives her 2 points on the night. T-Area is going to bring the basketball up, down 1, 9-8 to the Huskies. Schupner with the basketball, gets it over to Ritter. Ritter now works it around the perimeter to McKinney. Now back over to Gores. Now Vasika has it. Schupner between the rings. She's going to take it into the lane. Now gets it to Vasika. And a turnover. Huskies get the basketball. Josie Curry with the basketball. T-Area comes right back with it as Curry lost a handle on the basketball. Huskies are able to get back into that 3-2 zone. Vasika steps up from 3. It's off the mark, no good. Maddie Hammett fights for the rebound. And it's going to be Titan basketball. Ball goes inside to Ritter. Ritter gets her shot blocked. Nora Caston comes down with the board for EPJ. 9-8, Elk Point-Jefferson leads. 6:10 left to go here in the first half. Addison Stave with the basketball. Now kicks it back over to Maddie Hammond on the left wing. Emma Scarman spots up from 3. That's going to be off the mark, no good. Nora Caston comes swooping in, not able to get the rebound. Vasika with the basketball. Kicks it out to Ritter, and Ritter's 3 is no good. Nora Caston comes down with another board for the Huskies. Josie Curry with the basketball. Now stops, gets it back to Maddie Hammond. Huskies going to kick the offense off. Gets it over to Addison Stave. Long pass back to Scarman. Back to Maddie Hammond to start the offense. Ball goes back over to Addison Stave on the right wing. Stave dribbles, drives into the paint. Lays it up off the glass. No good. Nora Caston came down with the rebound. Had that ball ripped away, and a foul's going to be called. Foul's going to be called on Schupner, and that is going to be her second. Ashley Brewer is going to check back into the basketball game for Josie Curry. Maddie Hammett set to inbound the basketball to our right. Ball comes out to Emma Scarman. Scarman spots up from 3. No, off the heel of the rim, no good. Ritter comes down with the rebound for the Titans. Addison Stave on her. Huskies back into that 2-3 zone now. And Ritter stops off from the free throw line. And she scores, and Adam Timmons wants a timeout to get things figured out. Full timeout, we're going to go and step aside and take it with them. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as the Huskies bring the basketball up across midcourt. Titans do not come out in that full court pressure defense. Right now, Maddie Hammond with the basketball. She's looking to get help. Right now, she's got Stella Peterson on her. Addison Stave's going to spot up from 3. Off the mark, no good. Stansberry comes down with the board. Gives the ball to Ritter. Ball goes back to Ritter. Vasika is in this basketball game as well. Peterson takes a shot, and that goes in for the Titans. Maddie Hammond with the basketball, looking for help. Gets it inside to Nora Casting. Casting tries to go up. Gets the ball swatted away by Vasika. Vasika's going to take it all the way. And there's going to be a foul called. I'm not sure on who. That's going to go on Emma Scarman. I didn't see any foul committed there, but the official saw something I didn't. Vasika's at the line. She has yet to score in this basketball game. Emma Scarman, Nora Casting, Addison Stabe all check out for the Huskies. Josie Curry, Caitlin Van Rokel, and Courtney Brewer all check in for EPJ. Second free throw is off the mark, no good by Vasika. Maddie Hammett gets the ball over to Van Rokel, who brings it up across the timeline, kicks it over to Courtney Brewer. She drains it! Courtney Brewer for three ties this basketball game back up at 12 with 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Ritter with the basketball, long NBA range three. That's going to be off the mark, no good. Ashley Brewer comes down with the rebound for the Huskies. Van Rokel brings it up across the timeline. Van Rokel, one of three eighth graders on the floor for the Huskies right now. Gets the ball over to Courtney Brewer. Now over to Maddie Hammett on the left wing. Long pass over to Van Rokel. And a foul is going to be called on Grace Stansberry. Stansberry gets called for the block. Courtney Brewer set to trigger the basketball in for the Huskies. Stansberry was holding Van Rokel all over the place there. Van Rokel gets the basketball up at the top of the key. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, kicks it over to Van Rokel. Van Rokel now looking for her shot. Dribble drives into the paint. She's gonna walk with the basketball. So the Huskies come back out in this 3-2 zone, 12-12 basketball game with 3:10 left to go here in the first period, or in the first half. Stansberry with the basketball. Now the ball goes to Vasika into Ritter. Now Ritter's going to get fouled on the shot. Let's see who that's going to be on. That is going to go against Courtney Brewer. Her second, team's fourth. First free throw for Ritter is up and good. That breaks the tie. It's a 13-12 basketball game here with 3:04 left to go in the first half. Second free throw is up and on the mark. 14-12 lead now for the Titans with 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Van Rokel with the basketball. Gets it over to Maddie Hammett. Kicks it over to Courtney Brewer. Now a bad pass by Brewer to Maddie Hammett. She wasn't able to handle it. Oh, and great defense by Maddie, getting her hands on the basketball to rip it away from Stansberry. Van Rokel with the basketball, kicks it over to Ashley Brewer. Brewer's going to spot up from three, no good. And a foul is going to be called as Ritter goes to the hoop. Foul's going to be called on Ashley Brewer, her first. Team's fifth for the Huskies. Maddie Hammett checks out of the basketball game. Addison Stabe checks back in. Checking out of the basketball game for the Titans is going to be Stansberry, Peterson, and Caitlin Cooner. Second free throw is up and good for the Titans. It's now a 4-point lead, 16-12 with 2:23 left to go. Long three by Courtney Brewer, and it's no good. Off the mark. Look for the pass to Gores. Gores lays it up and off the window, no good. Ball goes to Vasika between the circles. She kicks it out to Ritter. Ritter spots up from a long three, and she drains it. 19-12. Lead for the Titans with 1:54 left to go. Addison Stabe with the basketball, gets it over to Josie Curry. Curry now looking for help. Gets it to Ashley Brewer. Brewer looking for help now, kicks it out to sister Courtney. Josie Curry goes up, gets denied by Vasika. Maddie Hammett's going to check back into the basketball game for the Huskies. Ritter with the basketball. Long three attempt by Ritter, and she drains it. She cannot miss right now. 22-12 lead with 1:20 left to go. I'm sure that Adam Timmons is waiting for the halftime break to talk to his girls. Ball goes over to Addison Stave. Stave spots up from a long two, and it's good. Great shot by Addison Stave. 22-14 lead now for the Titans. 1:03 left to go here in this first half. Ezekiel with the basketball, gets it over to Ritter. Ritter on the left side, now inside. Gets it to Schupner. Shot by Schupner's off. And there's going to be a foul called on, I believe, Schupner. Yep, it's going to go against Schupner. Courtney Brewer is going to check out of the basketball game for the Huskies. Checking back in is Maddie Hammett for EPJ. Huskies in the bonus the rest of the way. 22-14 lead. Ashley Brewer at the line to shoot a pair for the Huskies, or to shoot 1-on-1, and she gets the first one. 22-15 lead now for the Huskies. Nora Casting getting set to check in for Ashley Brewer. Dribbles the balls. Shot is up. Off the mark, no good. Vasika with the basketball, brings it up across the timeline for the Titans. Ritter gets left alone, all alone for three, and she drains it. Lead is back to 10, 25-15 with 40 seconds left to go here in the first half. Caitlin Van Rokel with the basketball. Now kicks it over to Maddie Hammett. Hammett back to Van Rokel between the circles. Gets it over to Addison Stave. Now inside to Ashley Brewer. Back to Maddie Hammett. Hammett stops, pops for two, no good. Ritter comes down with the board for the Titans. Ball goes back out to Ritter as McKinney slips on the floor. Now she gets the basketball back. Long three, hit by Gores. Stave's going to take a last second shot. She's going to switch it through. 28-17 lead for the Titans going into the halftime locker room. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we will have stats and analysis for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after these messages.
Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming. Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. That's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Welcome back to T Area High School as the Huskies trail the Titans by 11, 28-17. But we've seen this before, folks. Just this past Tuesday night, where the Huskies were able to Dakota Valley's up over Lennox 49-24 in the other Region 4A game to play in for the Sodak 16. So again, the Huskies, we've seen them in this position before where they've come out with a vengeance in the third quarter, and they were able to shut down the Vermilion Tanagers as they played on Tuesday night. Let's take a look at the scoring for the Huskies. Leading the way is going to be Courtney Brewer with 6 points. Nora Casting and Addison Stabe each have 4 for the Huskies. Josie Curry has 2 points for EPJ. And Ashley Brewer has 1. Leading the way for T Area is Olivia Ritter with 18 points. She's got close to a double-double as she has 7 rebounds on the night as well. But it has been all Ritter in this game so far. Bryn Schupner has 4 points for the Titans. Cassidy Gores has 3. Stella Peterson has 2. And Kendra McKinney has 1. Katie Vasika has been held scoreless by the Huskies in that first half. That is a stat that we are going to have to really, really watch for in this second half. As Vasika torched the Huskies for 21 points last game, she had 15 at the break. So the Huskies, if they can hold her down the rest of the way, the Huskies could have a chance at winning this game. Now they need to slow down Ritter as she has 18 points so far. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have scores from around the state for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com or call 605-356-2037.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as the Huskies and the Titans are locked in a good one. Huskies are down 11, 28-17. Here at halftime, let's take a look at scores from around the state. Tri-Valley and West Central 31-29 in favor of the Mustangs. Parkston up 24-14 over Mount Vernon Plankton at the end of the first half. At the end of the third quarter, it's Mobridge Pollock over Stanley County 41-22. Redfield over Millbank at the end of the half. First half 27-12. McCook Central Montrose is defeating Wagner 21-18 at halftime. Hamlin is up 30-7 on Sioux Valley with 6 minutes left to go in the third. Florence Henry is up 30-27 on Flandreau at the halftime break. T-Area is up on EPJ 28-17 at halftime. Dakota Valley and Lennox, I misspoke. It is 30-24. Dakota Valley is up on Lennox. Winner defeats Custer today 69-34. Chamberlain is up on Miller 25-23 at the end of the first half. Rapid City Christian is up on Belfouche 19-18. Aberdeen Roncalli is up on Sisseton 32-6. Lakota Tech and Hill City we have yet to get an update from. So it's going to be T-Area Titan basketball to start the third period as Vasika brings the basketball up across the timeline. She's going to work against Josie Curry in that 3-2 zone. Long shot there by Gores, and she makes it. That puts the Titans up 14, 31-17 with 7:47 left to go in the third quarter. Vasika working on Nora Casting, who picks up her dribble, kicks it over to Josie Curry on the right side. Curry looking for help. Gets the ball out to Emma Scarman. Huskies come out with their original starting five. And Gores comes flying in to knock the basketball away from Addison Stabe on the pass. Maddie Hammett with the basketball, now kicks it over to Addison Stabe. Stabe's going to spot up, and she's looking for help. Gets it over to Nora Casting. Long pass across the court. It's Maddie Hammett. She spots up from three. No good. Ball's going to be off the Huskies and out of bounds. So Vasika gets the ball in from Ritter. Again, Ritter has 18 points on the night so far. She's done the bulk of the scoring for the Titans. You take away her 18 points, and the Huskies are in this one. And Nora Casting is going to get a blocking foul. Nora Casting picks up her first foul. It's the first team foul for the Huskies. At the line is Vasika to shoot a pair. First free throw for Vasika is up, and she finally gets in the scorebook with her first bucket of the night. Second free throw coming up for Vasika is up, and it is good. Nora Casting with the basketball, looking to inbound it against this full court pressure defense. Ball goes to Josie Curry. Curry looks to break the press on Ritter. Gets the ball over to Nora Casting. Ritter picks up Casting, and there's going to be a foul called on Vasika. That's her second foul of the basketball game. Ball goes to Maddie Hammett with a fresh 10 seconds to get it across the timeline. Hammett does. Now she works it over to Emma Scarman. Scarman looks, shot faked a three-pointer. Now gets the ball over to Josie Curry. Now ball gets tipped. Goes to Nora Casting. Casting can't get the easy bunny. And Ritter is going to be fouled by Addison Stabe. I thought Stabe had position on her. But Addison Stabe is going to pick up her first foul. Ritter's going to miss the attempt at the three-point play. Jump ball is going to go the way of the Huskies. Huskies need to start putting something together, getting something into the bucket. Nora Casting set to inbound the basketball on Vasika. Gets the ball to Maddie Hammett. Hammett harassed by McKinney. Maddie Hammett's able to get the basketball into the paint. She's going to lay it up and off. She's going to go for the scoop layup, and it's going to be no good. But a foul is going to be called on the Titans. Foul's going to be called on Cassidy Gores, her second. Set to check in for the Huskies is going to be Courtney Brewer, Ashley Brewer, and Caitlin Van Rokel. Maddie Hammett's first free throw is up and good. That's her first point of the basketball game. Addison Stabe, Nora Casting, Emma Scarman all check out for the Huskies. Hammett's second free throw up and off the mark, no good. Josie Curry fights for the rebound. She's not able to get it. Vasika comes away with the basketball. Ball goes over to Gores. She spots up from three, no good. McKinney comes down with the basketball. Courtney Brewer comes up with it for the Huskies, gets it over to Maddie Hammett. Check that, Ashley Brewer comes down with it and gets it back over to Maddie Hammett. Josie Curry with the ball on the left wing. Kicks it over to Ashley Brewer. Brewer with the basketball, now over to Van Rokel. Van Rokel at the left side. Kicks it over to Courtney Brewer. She spots up from three. No good, off the mark. Josie Curry's not able to out-jump Vasika for that rebound. And a long three attempt by the Titans is no good. Ritter's shot is no good. Jump ball is going to be called. Checking into the basketball game is Stella Peterson, replacing Gores. Long three by Ritter is up and off the mark, no good. Ashley Brewer comes down with the rebound for the Huskies. Van Rokel's going to push the tempo. Kicks it to Josie Curry. Curry's going to lay it up and off the window for two. Huskies down 15, 35-20, 5:16 left to go here in the third quarter. Ritter with the basketball, gets it inside to Vasika. Vasika kicks it out to McKinney, and McKinney drains it from long range. It's 38-20. Josie Curry goes up, and she's going to get the foul and one. Josie Curry. Vasika checks out of the basketball game for the Titans. Checking in for her was Brooke Deckert. No, check that, Mara Grant. We haven't seen Grant yet tonight. Josie Curry completes the old-fashioned three-point play. It's a 15-point lead again for the Titans, 38-23, with 4:54 left to go here in the third quarter. And there was a foul called No, the ball got whistled out of bounds off the Huskies. Mara Grant with the basketball gets it stolen away nearly. Maddie Hammett with the good defensive play clearing out McKinney. But unfortunately a foul was called on the Huskies. That's Maddie's first, team's third. Maddie Hammett with some good defense going up on Olivia Ritter, knocking the pass away from her hands. .22 seconds to shoot for the Titans. Titans working the basketball around the perimeter. Ball goes over to Peterson, now back over to Grace Stansberry. And Caitlin Van Rokel with the steal for the Huskies. She's looking to go coast to coast. She lays it up and off the window, no good. A jump ball is going to be called. It's going to be Husky basketball. Maddie Hammett gets the basketball in. Kicks the ball out to Caitlin Van Rokel. Van Rokel's going to spot up from three. She drains it! Caitlin Van Rokel drains the three for the Huskies. 30-second timeout called by Adam Timmons. We'll take it with them. 38-26 lead for the Titans. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies trail the Titans by 12, 38-26. .352 left to go here in the third quarter. Titan basketball at the far end of the court. Vasika checked back into the basketball game. She brings it up across the timeline, and Maddie Hammond knocks the basketball away. Pass was intended for Stella Peterson. Excuse me. Ritter with the basketball in hand. Gets the ball to Vasika. Maddie Hammond nearly knocks that one away. Ball goes over to Kendra McKinney. Now back over to Ritter. And that ball's going to go off the hands of McKinney and out of bounds. Maddie Hammett with the basketball in hand, gets it over to Caitlin Van Rokel. Van Rokel needs to break the full court pressure defense. Being played by Kendra McKinney. She does. She gets it up across the timeline. Gets the ball over to Courtney Brewer. Brewer with the basketball. Now gets it over to sister Ashley. Ashley with the basketball now. Gets it to Van Rokel. The three eighth graders working together. Van Rokel with the basketball. She's got Vasika on her. Ball goes to Maddie Hammett. 8 seconds left to shoot for the Huskies. Maddie Hammett's going to dribble drive. Van Rokel's going to lay it up and off the window. No good. It's going to be a shot clock violation on the Huskies. So Vasika's going to bring the basketball up across the timeline. She's going to work on Josie Curry. She muscles her way through, and I don't know how a foul was not called. Kendra McKinney buries a three. It's a 41-26 lead for the Titans with 2:43 left to go here in the third quarter. Maddie Hammett working on Ritter. Maddie Hammer rips the basketball away. Now a jump ball is going to be called. And it's going to be Titan basketball. Emma Scarman's going to check into the game. Addison Stave and Nora Casting are all going to check back in for the Huskies. Caitlin Van Rokel with the steal for the Huskies. She's got to work against Vasika. That's a tall order. That's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Vasika. Courtney and Ashley Brewer and Maddie Hammett check out of the basketball game for the Huskies. Nora Casting steps back for three. Off the mark, no good. And a foul is going to be called on Addison Stave. Adam Timmons is not happy with the call on that. That's Stave's second foul. Fourth team foul on the Huskies. Vasika spots up from three. It's going to be off the mark, no good, off the front of the rim. Ball somehow comes out to McKinney. Now Ritter with the basketball. Gets it back to McKinney, top of the circle. Vasika spots up from three again. She's going to drain it. That's her first field goal of the basketball game. Nora Casting provides a screen for Emma Scarman. Now a double team. And a kicked ball. It's going to go off the hands of Vasika. Maddie Hammett's going to check back into the basketball game for the Huskies. For Caitlin Van Rokel. Vasika guards the inbound pass. She gets, and Maddie Hammett's going to foul her as she goes up for the shot. That's Maddie's second foul. Vasika at the line to shoot a pair now for the Titans. First free throw is up and good. Makes it a 45-26 basketball game. Second free throw for Vasika is good. Stokely checks into the game for Josie Curry. Maddie Hammett with the basketball. Working it against McKinney. Gets it up across the timeline. Kicks it over to Addison Stabe. Stabe looking for help. Stokely into the basketball game, trying to get free. Titans playing a 1-2-2 zone defense. Ball goes to Nora Casting. She's got Vasika on her. Over to Maddie Hammett. Hammett spots up for three. It's going to be off the front of the iron. No good. Vasika comes down with the rebound for the Titans. 46 seconds left to go. And a player control foul. A charge is going to be called on Vasika. That's going to be her third. That full court pressure defense is giving the Huskies some problems right now. Emma Scarman, Austin Stokely, and Addison Stave are going to check out of the basketball game for the Huskies as Van Rokel and the Brewer sisters check back in for the Huskies. Van Rokel brings the basketball up across the T-area Titan logo. Kicks the ball over to Nora Casting on the left side. Casting's got Vasika on her. Now the ball goes over to Ashley Brewer, now over to Sister Courtney. Now to Nora Casting. Casting's going to lay it up and off the window. Too strong, no good. Courtney Brewer was in there for the Huskies. Ball gets kicked out to Vasika. She spots up from three. It's going to be short off the front of the iron. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds off the knee of Schupner. Stokely, long pass intended for Maddie Hammett. Hammett gets the basketball back, and she's not able to get it to go on the long pass and catch and shoot. But a tough third quarter for the Huskies as they fall down 20 to the T-Area Titans. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to T-Area High School, where the Huskies find themselves in a 20-point hole to the Titans. 46-26 coming into the fourth quarter. It's going to be Husky basketball to start the fourth quarter. Maddie Hammett's going to have to break the press to get the ball in. On the floor for the Huskies is Hammett, Josie Curry, Caitlin Van Rokel, Courtney, and Ashley Brewer. Hammett thought about spotting up from the free throw line, drives into the lane, and there's going to be a foul called. Foul's going to be called on Vasika. That's her fourth. An defensive rebounding foul. Huskies get the basketball back. Ashley Brewer kicks it into Courtney. Now back to Ashley. Courtney with the basketball. Gets it over to Caitlin Van Rokel. Van Rokel between the circles. Now gets it over to Josie Curry. Gets it inside to Maddie Hammett. Hammett's shot's too strong. And a foul's going to be called on Olivia Ritter. That's her third. That is going to send Courtney Brewer to the line. If you remember, Courtney Brewer went 6 for 6 from the free throw line just the other night to seal the basketball game for the Huskies. First free throw is up and off the mark, no good. Second free throw for Brewer is up and good. 46-27 lead for the Titans as Vasika brings the basketball up across the timeline. Husky faithful here in T, trying to give the Huskies a little bit of a boost. Huskies are going to steal the basketball away. Josie Curry's going to come up with it. Then she's going to throw the ball right back to Olivia Ritter. Ball gets kicked over to Vasika on the left wing. Vasika now works it back to Ritter. Ritter with the basketball left side. Now back to Vasika between the circles. Ball goes over to Cassidy Gores. Now back to Ritter. Ritter, who has hit a couple of very long-range threes tonight. Caitlin Van Rokel comes down with the board for the Huskies. Van Rokel with the jump stop, kicks it over to Ashley Brewer. Brewer shot is up and good! 46-30 lead now for the Titans. Huskies coming back. 16 points with 6.5 minutes left. Josie Curry comes away with the basketball, and a foul is going to be called on McKinney. McKinney, that's going to be her first. Team 7. Vasika's going to check out of the basketball game right along with McKinney. Nora Castings going to check back in for the Huskies, replacing Ashley Brewer. Maddie Hammett's also checked out of the basketball game. Emma Scarman has come in for her. Josie Curry's first free throw is up and good. Curry has 8 points on the night so far for the Huskies. Second free throw is up. That hits every single part of the rim and bounces in. 14-point lead now for the Titans, 46-32, 6:22 left to go here in this basketball game. Ritter with the basketball, shoving off on Josie Curry. Ball went to Cassidy Gores. Gores kicks it back to Ritter. Ritter spots up from three. It's off the mark, no good. Huskies not there for the rebound. Grace Stansberry comes down with the rebound. Stella Peterson's pass gets rejected by Courtney Brewer, excuse me. Ritter with the basketball. Drives the lane, and a foul is going to be called on the rebound on the Titans. Foul's going to go against Caitlin Coonert. Her first. And Olivia Ritter looks hurt. Vasika's checked back into the basketball game. If the Huskies can get a fifth foul on her. Nora Casting at the line for the Huskies. Drains the first free throw. Casting second free throw, up and off the mark, no good. Brewer with the rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Josie Curry.
Husky foul number 44, Josie Curry. Goes first. Back into the game for the Huskies, number 4, Maddie Hammett.
Maddie Hammett's going to check in, right along with Addison Stave for the Brewer sisters. Vasika gets the ball over to Stansberry. Now back to Vasika on the right wing. And Vasika uses her 6'1" frame to lay it up and in. 15-point lead now for the Titans. Maddie Hammett thought about a three. Van Rokel's going to spot up from three. Off the mark, no good. Nora Cassie comes down with the basketball. Vasika rips it away from her. Titans working the basketball around the perimeter right now. Ball goes back over to Peterson. Now to Vasika on the left wing. Vasika's going to spot up from three. She's going to drain it. Vasika's got 12 now on the night. Van Rokel with the basketball. Gets it up across the timeline for the Huskies. 4:48 left to go. Huskies need a big run and in a hurry. Addison Stave gets her shot blocked by Vasika. Long three is going to be taken by Gores, and that's going to be off the mark, no good. Nora Caston comes down with the rebound for EPJ, and Van Rokel is going to bring the basketball up across the timeline, gets it up to Addison Stave. Stave with the basketball, kicks it over to Van Rokel. Between the circles, now over to Maddie Hammett. Hammett's going to spot up from three. That's going to be off the mark, too strong, too far to the right. Josie Curry tried to save the basketball. Ball goes out of bounds. Checking into the basketball game for Josie Curry is going to be Courtney Brewer, or Ashley Brewer, excuse me, and checking into the game for Van Rokel is going to be Nicole Reed. Huskies go back to the 2-3 zone. Schupner with the basketball, now gets it out to Vasika. Vasika looks to dribble, drive the lane, and there's going to be a foul called on Nora Casting. A good foul, as Vasika was not able to finish her shot. That's Casting's second foul. First free throw for Vasika is up and good. She now has 13 points on the night. Still playing with 4 fouls. 3:59 left to go here in the basketball game. Vasika's second free throw is up and rattles and hits every part of the rim and goes in. Casting with the inbound, gets the ball to Maddie Hammett. Hammett working it up against Stella Peterson. Peterson now with the basketball. Check that, and Reet with the basketball, gets it over to Maddie Hammett. Hammett stops. Little jump step for 2. Now Hammett's going to spot up from 3. Off the mark, no good. And Maddie Hammett's fighting with Vasika for the basketball. She causes the turnover. Husky turnover. Maddie Hammett, a great job swooping in. Vasika did not see her coming in at all. And Nora Cassidy's going to put the shot too strong up off the backboard. Too high off the backboard, too. Vasika with the basketball. She's going to kick it over to Stansberry. Stansberry for 3. That's going to miss everything. Vasika with a nifty move behind her back to save the basketball for the Titans. 14 to shoot. Ball goes over to Peterson. Peterson spots up from 3. That's going to be off the mark, no good. Maddie Hammett's going to have the basketball. It's going to come out of go off the hands of Kendra McKinney, and it's going to be Husky basketball. Nora Casting gets the basketball over to Maddie Hammett. Ball goes to Courtney Brewer, or Ashley Brewer. She goes streaking into the lane, and there's going to be a foul called on the Titans. Foul's going to be called on McKinney. That's going to be her second. Husky substitutions, 2:51 left to go in the basketball game. Maddie Hammett, Addison Stabe, Nicole Reed, and Nora Casting check out of the basketball game. Ashley Brewer at the line to shoot 1-1 for the Huskies. She drains the first. 53-34 lead now for the Titans. Second free throw is up and is good. So McKinney with the basketball brings it up across the timeline. She kicks the ball over to Schupner, now who gets it to Vasika. Now Schupner at the right elbow. She goes up and gets fouled. Foul's going to be called on Ashley Brewer. That's her first, her second. Schupner in to shoot a pair for the Titans. First free throw is up and off the mark. Second free throw is up and good for Schupner. 54-35 lead for the Titans. They're still playing this zone defense. Ball goes to Ashley Brewer, now over to Emma Scarman. Scarman spots up from 3. Bank was not open. Scarman gets the rebound. Gets the ball passed to her after the rebound. Josie Curry throws it right into the hands of Stansberry. And a foul is going to be called on Josie Curry. That's going to be her third. Schupner at the line to shoot 1-1. $20-point lead, 55-35, 2:07 left to go here in the basketball game. A good effort by the Huskies tonight, but the Titans are just proving to be a little bit too much tonight as the Huskies, there's still time for a good run if the Huskies can get a bunch of threes to fall. Van Rokel kicks the basketball inside to Josie Curry. Good defense. Vasika somehow. Vasika is shoving off of every single one of our players, and now she gets a call on a block. And here come the reserves for the Titans. Checking out of the basketball game, perhaps for the final time this season, are Caitlin Van Rokel, Courtney and Ashley Brewer, and Josie Curry. On the floor for the Huskies is Autumn Branson, Emma Scarman, Sophia Johnson, Austin Stokely, and Addison Stave. Long pass over to Stokely. She lets it go from three. That's going to be short off the front of the iron. No good. Ball is picked up by Lexi Coy of the Titans. 1:32 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball goes over to Brooke Deckert. Now inside to Ellie Ritter. Stokely's going to try to come away with the ball. It's going to go off her foot and out of bounds. Back to the Titans. That's Sydney Kellen in the basketball game for the Huskies, not Stokely. Long three by Ellie Ritter is going to be off the mark, no good. Emma Scarman's going to go in for the rebound for the Huskies. With the basketball is Brooke Deckert. Now she kicks it over to Ellie Ritter. Now back over to Coy. Coy with the basketball. Now gets it over to Deckert. Deckert looks to dribble drive into the paint. Branson's able to swat that basketball away twice. Titans are able to hold on to it. 53 seconds left to go. Ball goes to Mara Grant. Now over to Coy. 10 seconds to shoot. Deckert with the basketball. Somehow, Jillian Hunick got away with a traveling violation. And the ball goes out of bounds. Shot clock is off. This one is all but over. The Huskies are going to fall to 5-17 on the year. It was a great, valiant effort by the Huskies tonight as they just were not able to take out the T-Area Titans as a long Titan shot is taken. And a jump ball is going to be called with 14.8 seconds left to go here in this basketball game. The Huskies again are going to fall to 5-17, excuse me. It's going to be a 15-7, 16-6 record now for the T-Area Titans as they will move on to the Sodak 16. Those pairings will be announced later on tonight. Long three by Coy is going to be off the mark, no good, and that is all that she writes tonight as the Huskies fall for the final time this season. The Huskies put up a valiant effort tonight. You see a lot of their players hugging with each other because of the seniors. This is their final game in a Husky uniform. We're going to go ahead and step aside for just a couple of minutes. When we come back, we'll have final stats and analysis for you. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Todd's Electric Service with shops in Pier and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power. Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming.
Welcome back to T-Area High School as the Huskies fall to the Titans 58-35 tonight. Let's take a look at the scoring for both teams. First for the Huskies, they were led tonight by Josie Curry with 9 points. Courtney Brewer had 7 for the Huskies. Ashley Brewer had 6. Nora Casting had 5 for EPJ. Addison Stabe had 4. Maddie Hammett, check that. Addison Stabe did have 4. Caitlin Van Rokel had that big 3 for the Huskies. Maddie Hammett had 1, and Courtney Brewer, and that is all she wrote for the Huskies. Leading the way for the Titans was Olivia Ritter with 20 points. Katie Vasika got going in the second half. She had 14 for the Titans. Kendra McKinney and Bryn Schupner each had 7 for the Lady Titans. Cassidy Gores had 6. And Stella Peterson and Jillian Hunick each had 2 points for the Lady Titans. So the Huskies conclude their season with a 5-17 record after getting that big win over the Vermilion Tanagers. The Huskies on the night shot 20.4%. They were 73.3% from the line. T-Area shot 32.7% on the night, and they were 29.4% from beyond the arc. The Huskies were 16% from beyond the arc. So again, the Huskies fall tonight to the T-Area Titans, 58-35, wrapping up their season with a 5-17 record. Congratulations to the Huskies on what was a good season for them. This was a young team with only 5 seniors on it, a very young team for EPJ to face, and the future of Elk Point-Jefferson girls basketball is looking very, very bright. They are going to come back with a vengeance next season with players like Nora Casting, Josie Curry, the Brewers, and with Caitlin Van Rokel, just to name a few for the Huskies. So again, your final here in T tonight, the Titans 58, the Huskies 35. You've been watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky basketball. Our next broadcast will be from the boys regional game at either Lennox or against T. We will find out the pairings on Friday night. Or on Saturday, excuse me. So again, the final score right here from T, 58-35. You've been watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky girls basketball, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. My thanks to Abby Casting for all of her great work this year. Congratulations to the T-Area Titans for moving on to the Sodak 16. Thank you. Have a great night. We'll talk to you again on Tuesday. Go Huskies!